When you catch yourself in a negative spiral, thinking something like, I'm going to completely bomb this meeting, just pause. Step 2, anchor your identity in truth and challenge negative thoughts. Fear often whispers lies about your worth, telling you that you're inadequate or disqualified. It ties your identity to your failures or external circumstances. For many wounded men, identity becomes tied to titles and accomplishments. But your worth is tied to your identity as a beloved son, not your title or accomplishments. Your feelings are fickle. The secret to connecting with God is to anchor your mind in something more stable than your emotions. God's truth, found in His Word. This isn't about memorizing whole chapters, but finding a verse that speaks to your current struggle and holding on to it like a lifeline. Once you've identified your fears, it's time to go after the engine that keeps them running, your own thoughts. Fear loves to feed on negative, irrational beliefs. When you catch yourself in a negative spiral, thinking something like, I'm going to completely bomb this meeting, just pause. Ask yourself, is this thought 100% true? What proof do I have? What's a more realistic way to see this? The point isn't to lie to yourself with fake positivity, but to find a more balanced perspective. The simple shift takes a huge amount of power away from the fear. A massive part of this step is changing how you think about failure. Society often treats failure like a dead end, but the most resilient people see it differently. Think of yourself as a scientist. Every failed experiment isn't a true failure. It's just new data. It's information telling you what doesn't work. Adopting a growth mindset where you see challenges as chances to grow is a game changer. When you reframe failure as a part of the learning process, it stops being so scary. Every mistake becomes a stepping stone. Actively fight the world's value system by filling your mind with scripture and believing God's definition of your identity. Remind yourself daily, you are chosen, redeemed, forgiven, and seated with Christ. Choose one verse to memorize this week and speak it daily, especially when doubt creeps in.